For years, the Army has been researching ways to stop excessive bleeding from wounds on the battlefield. Now, one local hospital has invented a mineral compound that can do just that and, in turn, hopefully save lives. Yolanda Bielski has the details now at noon.
Well, the VCU Medical Center has had a team of doctors and scientists working on the solution for years. And finally, they had a breakthrough, one that far surpasses even their own expectations. On the battlefield and in the midst of gunfire, minutes, even seconds can make the difference between life and death.
Bleeding is still the primary cause of death from injury on the battlefield, and about 15 to 20% of individuals could be saved if we had better tools to help stop the hemorrhage.
Up until now, the only way for Army medics and soldiers to treat excessive bleeding was the old-fashioned way. But now a team of VCU Medical Center doctors and scientists say they found a cutting-edge answer. They've developed a mineral compound called Woundstat that stops bleeding completely.
The material is so absorbent, it pulls the fluid out so quickly, it becomes malleable, and it can be pushed into the wound site, and it forms like a granular tourniquet around the bleeding area. At the same time, it concentrates clotting factors, which facilitates the bleeding as well, stop the bleeding.
It's easy for soldiers to use.
We need something that's simple. It's tear open, pour into the wound, pack it into the wound, and you want it to stay. And
works quickly. The Army calls for a product like this to work within 3 minutes. Woundstat works in as little as 30 seconds.
We want to stop the bleeding as early as possible, and also be cognizant of the fact that the people using this are probably still under fire, still in danger, have to be moved off the battlefield. It may be hot, it may be cold, it may be there may be a downpour of rain. And so, again, this particular compound lends itself to working in all those settings.
Now the team is working on the next step.
We're creating fabrics that contain the same mineral component that can be used much like a cotton gauze for various applications, such as burns or in surgery.
Now, Woundstat has no side effects and has a long shelf life. And the team says another crucial factor is it's easy to make. The FDA is expected to approve Woundstat for use on the battlefield as early as October or November. Yolanda Bielski, NBC 12 News.